Hello and welcome to another patch note video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. Today is March the 27th, 2018, and we got some updates to Eureka on this Tuesday. So the game clients have been updated automatically if you go and launch them today, and you might be wondering what exactly is in this patch. Well, this is a set of hotfixes as they're calling it, but it is a patch regardless, so let's have a look through them. The following changes have been made to the Forbidden Land of Eureka. The chain bonus for chains 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30 have been increased in experience. The experience gained whilst defeating a monster with 1 or 2 players have been increased. That's to bring it in line with people who want to go and grind, as opposed to people who just want to follow the NM train, which is pretty good because I think the XP needed to be raised for people who wanted to go and do that. The NM train can be quite boring for some people, and it was pretty much the only easy option for people who couldn't get a group. So with 1 to 2 players you can actually get a decent amount of XP, either on your own or with a small group going and killing monsters now, which is pretty cool, and it's a change that people ask for. The priority of displaying certain notorious monsters has been adjusted. I'm not really sure what that means, we'll I guess see when we log in, but I'm guessing it's a map issue with displaying more than one at any time. I'm not really sure without actually going in there and checking. The ensnare ability used by some monsters has been changed to expel, which appears to be just a tooltip name change more than anything for the English crowd. I'm not really sure why we couldn't have ensnare, but I guess expel's just the same. Now the rewards received from Animos lockboxes have been adjusted as follows. Eureka potions will be added as a reward, and the drop rate on firework items have been decreased. There was a lot of fireworks dropping, which was sort of skewing the numbers, but I think placing Eureka potions in there instead is both helpful but also a little bit annoying because you're going to have more stuff to roll against instead of fireworks. I think a lot of people would have liked to have literally no fireworks in there and just them sold on a vendor or something, but the decrease in drop rate on fireworks is a good path in the correct direction, I think. But it remains to be seen exactly how many Eureka potions are going to be in there instead. If it's literally a swap, then I don't think people will be as happy as they might be ordinarily. The following items are no longer untradeable because a lot of stuff in here was untradeable from the lockboxes. That includes the Eureka Glamour items, the Wicked Wind Whisper Orchestron Roll, No Quarter Orchestron Roll. Of course, these things will probably have literally no value when they go on the market board as of this patch. However, in a few months or probably a year from now, you'll probably see these things actually quite expensive. Either way, it's a good change, and these things should have been market tradable anyway, in my personal opinion. And then there's a section on issues which they've addressed, which include in the Forbidden Land Eureka, the draw-in effect of Predatorial Instinct ability used by the notorious monster Polyphemus would sometimes take a moment to register, making it impossible to avoid the 10,000 ton swing. This was actually something that a lot of people had complained about. It was a lot of server lag, instability issues with this notorious monster, and people were getting absolutely destroyed by the pull-in and the inability to run out of the circle AoE in time. So that's a nice little change for people who were suffering from that before. Under specific conditions, using the Eternity Ring would teleport the player outside of the map. Now, I've tried to use the Eternity Ring in there before I realised you couldn't use it in there, so I'm not sure how players were able to bug that to work. Either way, I'm sure that was rather unintended and hilarious if people did manage to do that, going into an instance version of the other world, which would probably be horribly blocky or something, or unrendered. Either way, they fixed that, which is pretty cool. And the potency listed on the help text for the Dreadworm trance action was incorrect, so they've changed that as well. All in all, a very small update, but one that changes quite a few things drastically. It remains to be seen the drop rates on these items. I'll probably do another lockbox opening video later today, just to see what the drop rates are changed like, with a set sample of lockboxes. But all in all, quite a nice little hotfix patch to change a few things that people asked for. There's a lot of other things people have asked for, and it remains to be seen whether or not we'll get those changed in the future. Either way, thank you for watching this video this morning, and I'll see you all next time.